Hi friends, how are you? Today I'm going to give you training regarding SAP ISU, and I will also give the training about what are the modules available in SAP. So suppose if you are new for the SAP and you want to make career in IT, then there is lots of the scope in the IT industry, and you can make career from non-IT to IT. If you are from any background, BA, BSc, BCom, BTech, MBA, and you want to make career in IT in SAP consulting, so you can easily make career. For that, you should have the good knowledge about the functional. Suppose if you are interested in functionals, you can uh, explore your knowledge for the functional. In functional, there are different modules. For that, you have to learn. And suppose you want to make career in as a technical, so you can learn the above. And if you want to make career in admin, so you can learn the basis. And suppose you want to make career in testing, so you can go for the testing. Then another and after end user work. So all these are the scopes. So what are the modules? So I will tell you, there are a core module like your FI, then in SEO, then material management, SD, sales and distribution, plant maintenance, your SCM, success factor, quality management, QM, plant maintenance, PM, ABAP, PIPO, PPQM, your MII. So all these are your core modules. Then there are industry specific utilities module, in which there are core module device management. In device management, you should have knowledge about your device management. Then if you want to get knowledge in advance, you should get knowledge about energy data management. Then your AMI meters, advanced metering infrastructure, which is uh, very good demand now in the current industry. You can make your career as a billing consultant, billing and invoicing. In billing, you can also get knowledge about your RTP billing, which is called real time pricing. You also can have knowledge about CRM, customer relationship management. So that is SAP CRM. Then your FICA modules are there. Then your data migration. So you can also make career as a data migration consultant. So all these are the module which is required for data management. Now I will talk about project preparation. What are the phases for the implementation? Then you should have knowledge about how implementation work happens and what are the activities which we do in the implementation. Because if you uh, make our career, so there are two types of project we do. First project we do your implementation, and second project we do the support and maintenance AMS. The first step in the SAP implementation process is project preparation, that is setting up an efficient roadmap as per the business requirement and functionalities. In these steps of the SAP implementation process, planning functions are performed following the various factors and details of the business requirements. This phase sets the baseline of successful SAP implementation and require strategic decision making and certain factors such as defining project goals and objectives, establishing the scope of implementation, planning the project sequences, budget plan and implementation schedules, preparing the project organization and delegating resource. After that we do the workshop with the stakeholders. Then we start preparing of the your business blueprint. So in business blueprint, what we do? We do the workshop with the different stakeholders. We understand their requirement, their current process, how the process is going on, and we take all the things in the our notes. So following project preparation, the resources are allocated on the basis of rules and requirements for the new systems. The integration technicalities, interfaces and process maps are established henceforth. These steps of the SAP implementation process involves the performance of gap analysis, which implies the study and analysis of differences between the two information system or application to determine the process of migration to the new states. So in this business requirement discussion, once the business requirement and once the differences have been identified, studied and evaluated, a business blueprint is laid down. This business blueprint includes the required business data aligned with the various business goals and the further objective to be established. Thus, a framework is curated in accordance with the various objectives of the business and current data analysis. So, what we do in business blueprint preparation, we understand the business requirement and then we give the solutioning how we will achieve this requirement. And suppose if there is any gap, so we also make that this is the gap which we cannot achieve. Either if we achieve, so we have to go for the customization, we have to go for that enhancement, we have to go for the development. For that, we have to create all the ICF objectives, everything. So everything we capture in BPT. Then next step is realization phase. So once the business blueprint have been established, baseline configuration is performed, that is configuring the SAP implementation rules on the basis of the result derived from the blueprints and the business goals. The functional consultant carry out the configuration steps in this stage, and the processing is done in this steps of the SAP implementation process, followed by configuration, various testing procedures, and carried out the smooth functionality of the business. So in realization phase, we do the baseline configuration, we do the system integrating testing, that all your full process is working fine or not. So every testing we do here. So various testing procedures are undergone in this stage, such as workload testing, integration testing, and functional testing. It is important to perform maintenance checks in this stage of the SAP implementation process of optimal performance. So every performance, integration testing, everything we do in the realization phase. After that, we do the final preparation. In final preparation, once the realization has been successfully carried out, final preparation are done in the SAP implementation process. This includes testing, training, system management, and final cutover to resolve any issues that are needed to be resolved. Hence, it is important to ensure that all the requirements of the business are being fulfilled in this stage of SAP implementation. Various testing procedures are undergone in this stage, such as workload testing, integration testing, and functional testing. It is important to perform maintenance checks in this stage of the SAP implementation process of optimal performance. After that, we do the cutover activity. Cutover request the period immediately prior to go live. It includes the set of activities required to prepare the SAP production system and transition data and processes from the legacy environment to SAP production. Go live is the point in time when the production systems become available to end users. So in cutover activity, we prepare all the production systems and we make ready to use the system. Go live and support. The final steps in the SAP implementation process is going live with the new system and making use of this newly implemented SAP system for the business process. Moreover, it is also ensure that the system is running smoothly. Hence, various services and support systems are provided to fix any damage and facilitate smooth workflow. So, in final preparation, we do all the data aggregation, data migration activities. We do all the master data uploads. We prepare everything. So we do data migration activity. We complete. After that, we do go live and support. So all these are the your implementation process steps, which if any consultants work, so they should know what are the implementation steps and what are the roadmap, how we can achieve any implementation. I hope, my friends, I give all the basic understanding, basic knowledge about SAP, all the modules and basic understanding. Okay my friends, thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.